As I can, but I do want a little more than a pinky promise. I'm hoping for a kiss, for even just a hand graze. I'm hoping.
Hey guys, and welcome to Little Black Book. You know what time it is. Talking to you guys about Krysten and talking about our brother Mitch. Breaking it down, you know, Mitch and Krysten, it's interesting with them because she is, I think, a little bit delusional. I think to myself, she is somebody who believes in fairy tales and the romance of life. I love the way she communicated with him, and I will talk about that video maybe later on in the week. But I honestly was listening to her and I was like, wait, darling, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You're not getting a kiss, not a touch, not even a graze, not even a compliment, not even a word he's saying complimenting you. Why do you think that he likes you then? Why do you think that why was there confusion later on when you're saying I'm confused because I thought he really liked me? Why?
Confused. I'm feeling confused.
Why is there confusion? Anyway, listen, if you're new to the channel, like it, share, subscribe, click on that bell button for notification of the uploads. And for those of you who are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. Stay hydrated because the streets out there, they are hot. Let's get into the video, all right?
I may not be feeling that physical attraction with you.
This is what he said. He's not feeling that physical attraction with her, you know, but she was saying she's sexually frustrated, and he was letting her know that I'm not really feeling that way. And so, you know, she said obviously that, you know what, she's hoping for a touch, a kiss, something to show some level of interest. So how are we going from there and going to the point where you're saying you're confused because you know that he likes you? How do you know when you're saying you don't even get a kiss, a touch, or a compliment? That's what you're looking for. How do you know? Okay, this sounds like when I was a kid and, you know, a girl was nice to me and she would text me or message me back and I'll be excited thinking that it could be something when really it was nothing. The text replies, the lack of asking about my day, the lack of interest in me, you know, just because she replies doesn't mean that they like you. Just because they're around you doesn't mean they like you. You know what I mean? They might just see you as a friend, right? Now, I want to be very fair to Krysten. She's wearing a different colored shirt when she's telling this story, okay? When she says she's confused, I'm not even confused. When she says she wants more, she is wearing a different colored shirt. So this may be them transposing this from another situation in time to this point.
As optimistic as I can, but I do want a little more than a pinky promise. I'm hoping for a kiss, for even just a hand graze. I'm hoping.
So this may be coming from another part, and maybe it's earlier on than even this point as well in time. So I want to be fair to her in that point, and if it does come out, we'll be able to rescind this, and we'll be able to point back to this point here where we said this as well. But it just feels a little bit delusional when she's so strong and adamant that he's shown her things, at least, and she knows that he likes her.
I'm feeling confused. I just feel blindsided by him because his actions are showing me constantly that he is into me.
What are the actions? That's what I'm asking. What is the actions? Darling, what are the actions? You are telling me the actions. I'm looking at you. I'm saying, where is the action? What is the action? How is the action? Who is the action? Because what actions happening that you're seeing that? What action is happening that you're seeing that particular aspect? I'm not seeing it. I don't know. I'm not aware of that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm confused as to where she's going with this, and that's why it's a little bit delusional. And now it makes sense as to why she might have had a situation with her ex-partner, why it ended the way it did. Why she still went on a holiday. Why her father was not walking her down the aisle. Because maybe he sees this delusion as well. Right? The lack of ability to define the facts as to what it is right now. She's lying to herself. What are you seeing currently? What are you hearing currently? Because I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't hear it. And are you being guided by this?
I wouldn't say I'm sexually frustrated. This is like our third date. That would be wild. But I definitely would be comfortable advancing more in the physical.
So she says she's not sexually frustrated, but she would definitely be more, you know, willing to, you know, progress in the physical aspect. This is after he said he's not really attracted to her. This is poverty. You know, if someone tells you they're not really feeling that way, not really attracted to you, let's. I mean, let's forget that part. Let's start she has done it as well. Let's build on other things. Let's start building our intimacy in mental, emotional, spiritual, physically, maybe not physical yet. Let's build on those aspects first so that we can get to the physical, because clearly we're not there yet. Clearly he's not there yet, and that's oh, man, I mean, that's why it's strange for me. And, I don't want to even talk too long because I think it's very simple, this aspect. But I would say, even for the comment that she made at the end, maybe we can I'll do a separate video later in the week, where she speaks about this pressure, right? I don't think she's any different to Mitch. I know a lot of the audience were like, oh my God, like Krysten, told him what she want. She ain't no different to Mitch. She ain't no different to Gil from last few seasons. I don't have a problem with this per se. But she's obviously saying, listen, let me tell you this now for sure.
If we do get to decision day and I don't have sex from you and I love you from you, I will ask for a divorce.
I just want the audience to keep the same energy when a man says this. I want the same energy y'all keeping. I'll speak about this in another video, but y'all better keep the same energy when a man says, well, if I don't get sex and I don't get I love you, I'm going to be out. Because some of you were trying to tear Gil a new asshole when he was saying the same thing, all right, with the Miller situation. You just got to be patient. You can't rush this. You shouldn't be rushing. Yeah. But I'm not seeing the same energy when she's talking about it. She ain't no different to Miguel trying to pressure for sex with Lindy. She ain't no different to Gil, privacy. Ain't no different to probably Michael trying to get that from the old girl. Listen, if you start saying we're going to quit the relationship, the marriage, if I don't get sex and I don't get I love yous, it's the same energy. I don't really care though. I personally think you should be saying it. I think you should be letting people know, hey, just to let you know, this is my boundary. If we're not sexing and we're not in love by this time, I'm out. Right? But don't just give me the sex because you want to give it to me and keep me. Don't do it. Don't do it. I personally you probably shouldn't even tell the person. You probably should just go out the door. But anyway, you know what I mean? So I don't think she's any different to those particular people. But I didn't see the same energy from the audience. Not necessarily my audience, but what I've seen around the internet as well. So like it, subscribe, click on the bell button for notification of uploads. We appreciate you guys. Stay locked, stay loaded.